What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have my predictions for Elimination Chamber that will be taking place tomorrow. And I want to mention that there are rumors that Cody might be appearing at the Chamber. I don't think that's the case. It seems like maybe he might be there backstage, but I don't think that is gonna be the first show because he probably won't be getting the biggest pop. Whereas if you wait until Raw or SmackDown, or maybe even the Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania, he'll get a much better pop. So I don't think it's happening this Saturday. He'll come later, but that's my first prediction. Cody Rhodes is not coming back. And now let's get right onto the card with the first match of the night, Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. And I just want to say that The Miz has been rejuvenated ever since Maurice came back. Those two are just such a great pair, and they have so much chemistry, which is probably why they are married right now, because they got chemistry, whether it's on screen or off screen. The Miz and Maurice were meant to be together in this lifetime. And as for Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio, I feel like Rey Mysterio is going to pick up the victory here because, you know, the WWE doesn't really care too much about The Miz. The man eats losses is what I'm trying to say, and I feel like Rey Mysterio will win this match. If not, I think Dominic Mysterio might ruin the match for Rey Mysterio, and then that is when they set up a singles match between Dominic and Rey for WrestleMania. But my ultimate prediction is that The Miz loses to Rey Mysterio. Next up, we have Ronda Rousey and Naomi versus Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville in just a tag team match. And all I gotta say is that I'm actually really excited about this match because Ronda Rousey and Naomi seem like a good team, and you have Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville, another good duo right there. A lot of talent is in this match, and I say that Ronda Rousey and Naomi win this match just because they want Ronda Rousey to have as much momentum as possible heading into WrestleMania. But there's no way that Charlotte Flair will be taking this L. No way. She's not taking the pin. I think Sonya Deville is going to lose by tapping out to Ronda Rousey and the armbar. That is my prediction. Next up, we have the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 38, and the WWE couldn't have made this any more obvious. It's Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair versus Doudrop versus Nikki ASH, and Alexa Bliss is the last participant in this match. And like I said, this is probably the easiest thing to predict because it's right there in front of you. Bianca Belair is definitely going to win this match, and she is going to headline WrestleMania with Becky Lynch. Probably not main event, but you know what? Have one of those main event type matches where it's definitely one of the biggest matches on the card, and that is when Bianca Belair will finally get her redemption from Becky Lynch. Next up, we have a Falls Count Anywhere match with Drew McIntyre taking Madcap Moss with Happy Corbin as his manager for the match. I just want to say, since it's a Falls Count Anywhere match, I think that Madcap Moss is going to pick up the victory just because I have a strong feeling that Happy Corbin is going to obviously help his partner, because it wouldn't make much sense if he just lets Madcap Moss lose the match. I think the two are going to work together to beat up Drew McIntyre and, you know, make him lose the match. And that is when WWE sets up a singles match with Drew McIntyre and Happy Corbin. And yes, I know it sucks that Drew McIntyre, somebody who is really good and probably deserves a much bigger match for WrestleMania, is just going to wrestle Baron Corbin, but it is what it is. You can't really do much. It seems like the main event picture of SmackDown is really full with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, and Drew McIntyre just doesn't quite fit there. So that is probably going to be his WrestleMania match, and it starts with taking this loss tomorrow. Next up, we have the Usos versus the Viking Raiders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and I didn't even know this was a match until honestly reading it right now. I think it's safe to say that the Usos are going to retain their titles at the pay-per-view. There's no way they're dropping it, especially to the Viking Raiders right before WrestleMania. The Bloodline needs to have momentum, and they can't afford this loss. I say the Usos retain in a surprisingly really good match. After that, we have Roman Reigns defending his WWE Universal Championship against Goldberg, and I think Goldberg, no, I'm kidding. There's no way Goldberg is going to win this match. Roman Reigns is going to retain. This is just a filler match. I did see that WWE is apparently, this is a rumor, WWE is apparently going to have a lot of twists and turns, and a lot of people are predicting that Roman Reigns is going to drop the title. That would be possibly the worst thing ever. Like, imagine Goldberg wins the title, and that is when we get Stone Cold versus Goldberg for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. And then let's say Brock Lesnar wins the WWE title, and then that's when Roman faces him for that title. Like, that's just a mess. No, I don't want to see it. Roman Reigns needs to retain. That is my prediction, and I'm hoping that I am really right about that one, because the alternative seems like a disaster. In the second to last match, we have Becky Lynch versus Lita in a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. And I think it's really awesome that Becky Lynch is getting this match against Lita because it's a legend. Someone like Lita is a backbone of the women's division for the WWE. And Becky Lynch is one of the backbones of the current women's revolution. So it's going to be really cool to see these two fight. I think it's going to be a fantastic match. Lita has not missed a step. And unfortunately for her, though, Becky Lynch is most likely going to retain. Like I say, there's a 99.999999% chance of her retaining because she's got to fight Bianca Belair. You know what I mean? Lita is going to have a great effort, but she won't win. And finally, we have the main event. It is the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. We have Bobby Lashley defending his championship against Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, Matt Riddle, and AJ Styles. And I'm going with a bold, wild prediction. I say that AJ Styles is going to win this match. For some reason, I have a strong feeling that AJ wins this match, and that sets up a singles match at WrestleMania between AJ and Edge for the WWE Championship, and that's when Edge finally wins back the WWE title. I have that feeling because I kind of want it to happen, and I also don't really think that Bobby Lashley is going to retain because I can't see him wrestling anyone else at WrestleMania. Like, if it's not Brock Lesnar, like, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Bobby versus AJ? Like, yeah, that match might be good, but, like, the feud just doesn't seem like it's going to be there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. That sounds like a cool match and feud. But AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, and Bobby Lashley are going to be the last three people. Bobby and Brock are going to be so focused on each other, they won't even know AJ's in the match, and that's when AJ steals the win. Anyways, that is it for my predictions, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know your predictions in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.